I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hello everybody, Dave here for the next episode of Dave Gets Shaftheadgrip, where we're going to make a start on the shafts. We're going to take off these stickers, we're going to clean the shafts, and then we're going to try and get the shafts looking a lot better. Now, one of the things I've done a couple of tests, and one of the things that seemed to work really well was actually getting my fine sanding pad and cleaning up one of the shafts. I mean, I did it on one of the scrap ones, and it worked really well. So I'll do one now, so like while I'm not fast forward. So if we have a look at this shaft, you can see that it's kind of dirty and pitted, and it doesn't look very shiny. It's quite simple. Just give it a bit of a rub. Give it a bit of a spin around. Give it a little more. Now bear in mind as well, I haven't actually cleaned the shaft. Maybe it's not working as well on this one. Or maybe my pad's a bit knackered. Or maybe just need to rub it a bit more. Interesting, okay. Maybe it needs a different grip. It's not working the same as the scrap one I used. Either that or this has actually got a bit more damage on it than the other one had. Okay, well, it's cleaned the dirt, like the dirt and the rusty bits off it. It's not quite made it shiny yet. Maybe it might just need a little bit coarser. Oh, it's got hot quick. Or maybe it does need a clean first. But anyway, that's basically the process we're going to use. If I find that my sanding pads aren't doing it, I'll go with a slightly coarser sanding sheet, possibly 240. I wouldn't want to go more than that because I don't want to scratch this. That's the idea isn't to scratch this, it's just to take the surface crap off it. I mean, it's possible that my sanding pads just need a clean, or I'd be better off with newer ones. What I will try and do though, if we show here how sort of dirty and marked that is, let's just see if we can get that to look better. Might not get it perfect, but does it look better? That's what we're aiming for. Now, when I did this on the scrap shaft, literally it took about 10 seconds and it looked amazing, which is why I'm a little bit surprised that this has ended up taking a bit more. Okay, so right, these would appear to perhaps have a little bit more damage on them. So if we take a look now, it is cleaner, but it's still got a lot of pitted marks on there, which means that you just need a bit more work. Now, there was another technique that I've seen, and I did try, although it is more for large rust spots, and as far as I'm aware, these clubs don't really have large rust spots. But that technique was using scrunched up tin foil. clean it with a wipe, and then you scrunch up tin foil. The video that I saw, it worked for the guy that was doing it, but the marks that these have got, it's not really for that, although this little patch of damage here, maybe I might be able to give it a try on there. Anyway, what I'm going to do is we'll go into fast forward mode, because I want to try and get through these as quickly as I can. And as I said, I'm going to take the stickers off. I might need to apply some heat to do that. Get the stickers off, give the shafts a clean, and then we'll really go to town on them. So I'm going to get myself ready, and we will hit the music. Dave here with a bit of an update. I've done the shafts as much as I'm going to do them for now. I didn't think a lot was going to come off of those shafts, but given the state of my sanding pad, a lot has come off. Now, also given the state of my sanding pad, I need a new one. So I've done these as much as they can be done with what I've got at the moment. I did try using even a finer grit sandpaper, but actually it didn't really work on these. It marked it up. Now I could have carried on and gone with a more sort of brushed steel look, but I want to try and keep the shiny look if I can. I'll go for the brushed steel look on clubs where they're not possible to get them to shine. So the sanding pads were working really well because obviously they're cushioned and they can curve better. So I need to get some more, but I can't at the moment. I also need to get some acetone so that I can sand the hovel. I think it's called the hovel. So I can sand that, put a bit of acetone on it. That should make that plastic come back to life. I have seen recently on YouTube the documentary place where we learn everything, as I'm on YouTube, where people have used blowtorches to bring plastic back to life, so like plastic on car bumpers and stuff. I'm not too sure about that myself. I might try it on something. I have some extra pieces of car plastic, and apparently what it does, it brings the oils to the surface and makes it look new. There is the risk though that you actually burn away the oils and you end up making the plastic brittle. Now I did try it on a couple of the scrap clubs that I've got, made no difference on this kind of plastic. Now I mean, I don't know what plastic these hovels are made from. It might not even be plastic. I didn't think it'd work anyway, given that more than likely they're held on with glue, and if you apply heat to it, it's going to affect the glue. Hence how I was able to get all the stickers off. And once I'd actually realised, once I'd heated the stickers, if I scraped it in a certain way at a certain point, I was then able to get most of the sticker off in one go. It worked well. So how do the clubs look? Well, a lot better, I think. I don't know if you'll be able to really tell, but I do think they look a lot better. Are they perfect? No. I would say no, they're not. A few of them have still got marks on them, but like I said, my sanding pad is having zero effect on those, and that's another reason why I feel I need new ones. So yeah, when I get some new sanding pads, I will potentially have a look at just giving them another rub down. Didn't take too long to do, but it has hurt me quite a lot. So the next stage we're at that we can do at some point, because we've got all the stuff here, is we can start to take the paint off. But what I will say is, you now can't see where the stickers were, although I think they were there. On all of the clubs it would be the cleanest bit, there should be no marks there, but it's not like you can tell. Also down here there was the name of the shaft imprinted onto it, and I was able to get that off. Most of them I can actually see that there is a couple where it's still on there a bit, but again, like I said, my sanding pads are done in. Now I'm pretty sure I picked these ones up from B&Q in the reduced section for about £1. So if I've got if I've got a spare quid, I might nip down to B&Q when I pop out in a little while and see if they've got any more. But I know for quite some time they didn't have any in. But we shall see. Either way, these clubs are now, as I said, they're at the point of being ready to be able to have the paint stripper applied. I'm not going to do that now. because with that bit I'm going to need to like fully clear the table, give it a clean, probably whack the old towel on here, and just basically I want to go back to sort of a woodworking process, which is get my workstation all set up and ready to go, so that the next time I can just go and do it. So like today I've only been able to use half the table because half the table's covered in other stuff that I need to tidy up and put away. So yeah, that's what we'll do, because obviously the clearer the workstation, the more likely I am to be able to get more clubs done in one go. Right, anyway, that's this video done. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and we'll see you all again soon for some stripping. See you later.